Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. I've been waiting for this for quite some time, and it's here. And a surprise, by the way, because AListProductions out of nowhere said, announcement tomorrow, and then tomorrow, yesterday came and boom, the movie is here. Superman Solar is here. The full fan film is here. Almost 30 minutes long. That includes credits, of course, as well. And he's telling everybody, watch after the credits. So I'm not going anywhere. But I did contribute a little bit to the funding of this movie. I was behind AListProductions 100% in terms of him wanting to make a Superman film. He loves his character so much that I knew he was going to tell something interesting and something hopefully unique with this story. And the thing is, we don't really know what this film is really about. We've seen the trailer a little while ago, but that really didn't give too much away, which I'm happy about, because he could have just gave everything away, but he didn't. He showed some really cool CG shots, but the reason why this movie was so long in post-production is because there was a team of people that were working on getting the film ready in terms of the CG and just getting the film just basically to where he wanted it to be and how they were all happy with. So I'm ready to dive in, guys. Here we go. Superman Solar. I'm ready to dive in. Let's hit play here, and let's see what happens. Let's do it. Okay. Yep. Always have that thing up front just in case. Fans for fans. Up, and away. Okay. Oh. Okay. Is this referring to maybe something in the storyline, maybe? Oh, the logo, of course. Music. Okay. 10 out of 10. Okay. Definitely has that Kansas feel.
It's a brisk fall evening here in Smallville and a perfect night for some football. We got a
football. Okay.
Watch your Smallville Eagles. I can feel it in the air, folks. This feels like another state championship season. I would say if you're not at the game, you must have something more important to do, but that would be a lie. This is Friday night. Number 19, that's Ross. Looks like he might go all the way. The 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Smallville. The first points on the board go to your Eagles. We have not seen a team this hungry or dominant since the state champions of '78.
Her making the suit. It's like they said, her making the suit.
Clark, we gotta be the only ones in town not at the game.
I know, Ma, but this is important.
Clark, I get the disguise. To protect me, to protect those you care about. But the colors are so bright. And the symbol on your chest looks like a target.
I need them to point their weapons at me and not at the people who can't defend themselves.
I mean,
and I want them to see me.
Yeah, okay.
I want everyone to see me. What do you think?
Well, they're definitely gonna see you.
They're definitely gonna see you.
But they're also gonna listen when you talk.
Okay. Alright. Addressing the whole, you know.
Look, I don't care what the news or the internet is saying about Superman. He's done nothing but...
That's me.
I don't trust the guy or the
That was my cameo.
I've seen enough viral videos to know a fake.
It doesn't matter if you
nice.
trust the guy. The stats don't lie. Crime is down.
Of course the government's scared of him. They can't control him.
I like that crest.
Shouldn't we be afraid of that?
Crest is good.
Well, if he wasn't Superman, sure.
What do you mean if he wasn't Superman?
Well, if he wasn't helping save people, stopping disasters, doing all the good he's doing.
You actually need people to do this? That's cool.
I saw that he stopped to help a kid change his bike tire, so he's a pretty good role model.
Yeah, but not everyone agrees with that, though.
But not everyone has to.
Luther, he's fucking pissed.
Diane, isn't that the Kent's boy on TV?
It sure is.
That's a cool shot.
Metropolis? He's always been a little odd, but look, he's flying.
Do you think we ought to tell somebody?
We won't tell anyone. Kents have always been good to our family. Remember the winter of '99 when they saved our business?
Interesting.
They've always been there for the community.
You're right.
Who'd want anybody like the FBI or LexCorp sniffing around here anyway?
If anyone else around here recognized him, they'd do the same.
How do you know that?
It's who we are. It's the Smallville way.
So protecting, okay. They're protecting him. Okay. That's good. I remember this from the, yeah. I remember this shot from the trailer. He like, got that, he's like, oh, giving that kid the ball or something. Did he have to fly for that moment? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's like very short distance. He could like speed over. Oh.
Well, he's not from here though, so he shouldn't get a say.
Shouldn't everyone get a say at a right and wrong?
Look, all I'm saying is, can we stop calling this guy a hero? He's just a nice guy in a costume.
What? He's saving people from burning
Oh.
buildings. He's stopping.
I'm assuming that was the same suit, but it looked like it was like
murders.
it was the black
So
suit
how
for
are
some
you
reason.
gonna sit here
Just the
and tell
color
me
probably.
that he's not a hero.
That guy's like,
Because
what?
there's no
Oh
mercy
shit!
involved.
Oh,
Police
that was
officers
good.
Run into burning buildings,
Breaking
putting
the
their
gun.
lives on the line where they could fail. So until he's in a situation where he could fail, he's
I'm
no
recording,
hero.
making sure. That's like, am I
In what
recording?
situation would that be?
That's just it. I don't think there is one.
Hmm. He did the Snyder shot, really? He did the Snyder shot? But he's paying homage to a lot of different Supermans, so that kind of tracks. So far, he's been like kind of paying homage to certain things in terms of comics and stuff. So, LexCorp, another Luthor building, Daily Planet, okay. First night. Okay. Okay, so that was probably like flashback stuff or like leading up
Someone will hire
to.
you eventually, Clark. Ma, I'm not sure how these are making me look any smarter.
I mean, it's all about identity, man. People you walking around like, oh, man, you're Superman. No.
Internship at the Daily Planet. Low pay, high experience. Well, it's a job.
Well, go for it, man.
All right.
All right.
Be a geek. Put on the act.
I like that. Be a
It's
geek.
like in high school.
You gotta pretend. You can be yourself, man. But that's okay. I get it. Secret identity.
Hello. Yes, I saw your ad in the paper. It was on page 6.
His
Oh,
voice
maybe-
changed
no,
a little
it
bit
was
too. He's
page
like,
7?
yeah, a little
Hey,
higher up.
Yes, Kent. Clark Kent. Well, Kent's my last name. Well, sorry.
He's nervous.
Did you come in this evening?
He's so nervous.
Tonight? Yes. Yep, splendid.
Wow, did you just say splendid? Beer at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay, I'll
Wait,
be
are
there.
they seeing people at 9 p.m.?
And splendid means to...
9 p.m.
I hung up.
for a job interview? It's not normal. Anyways. The Daily Planet, then again, they're up all night writing shit, so I get it.
Severe weather update. We've just confirmed a tornado has touched down just outside of Keystone City.
Keystone?
What's that?
Oh, that was quick. Jesus.
We're getting visual of that. Yes. Superman out of nowhere has arrived and seemingly stopped the tornado. This
That
man
was
is a miracle.
Fast.
Without a moment to spare.
Okay, that was fast as fuck. I'm just saying, that was so fast he did that. Okay, Keystone. Interesting. References. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's like a drone shot, I bet. Gives that little swivel.
If only anyone else could see this. Well, better to change the interview.
It's on the corner of 5th. They said he's gonna jump.
Oh, okay. This makes sense now why they had the thing in the opening.
Temple, we're all secured here. No need to send further response. Jesus Christ, what's going on? We got a kid about to jump off the building. He made a post online saying goodbye.
Good God.
Could you have your people back down? I want to go talk to him. Look, I know you've been doing a lot of good around the world, and I don't have a problem with that, but I don't take orders from you. I know you don't. But they do.
Is it where there's no sound effect going on there? Like the sound was completely silent? Maybe that's just me. Now this makes more sense. The wind, you hear like the city's alive, like that dead silence between them two for a moment was weird.
What do you want? Just to talk?
You know, I've heard all these stories about you. You've never done a single thing for me, and now I'm trying to finally be at peace, and you're here to stop me now?
Well,
I'm not here to stop you, if that's what you really want. If you'd let me, I'd like to talk.
What could me and Superman possibly have to talk about?
Well, for one, it's Clark. Nice to meet you.
You're just gonna tell me your real name just like that? You know I could tell the whole world, right?
You could, but I trust that you won't.
Look, you don't know me. You don't know if you can trust me, okay?
I mean, that's true.
If the end result of our conversation is you telling the whole world who I am, then that's the price I'm willing to pay to know that you're alive.
Look, I don't want to
Wow.
be, all right? I was born in the wrong time. I don't fit in here. I don't have any real friends. I don't know who my parents are. They didn't even want me.
Dude. This is getting pretty dark now with this kid here. Like, damn. He's revealing himself. It's like hey, if that means that my secret identity is exposed, but you're still here, that's a good thing. That's a big gamble there, but he's trying to save him.
When we found you, there's debris everywhere. Your mom and I thought it was a plane crash. We rushed over to see the fire. No passengers, no luggage, just you, alive and well. We saved what we could from the wreckage. Your mom and I used to joke, you came from a race of Supermen.
So what do you mean? You're not my real parents?
I'm not sure, son.
Is he now finding this out for the first time, I'm guessing?
I mean, Dad, why am I here? Why can I do
Superman.
these things that no one else can?
Son, I believe everything happens for a reason. Your mom and I tried to have, for many years, a kid. Miscarriage after miscarriage. We had given up. You saved us just as much as we saved you. They say the world is doomed. The truth is, the world doesn't need saving. We need inspiration. And Clark, you could be that inspiration whenever you're ready.
You told me my whole life that these abilities are not for showing off. And now it's okay if I show off to the entire world? And somehow they'll be inspired by that?
Well,
but what you can do will get their attention.
Yeah. It's how you do it,
what's in your
too.
heart that will inspire them.
How you do it.
But what if I fail?
You only fail if you give up.
I like that line. I like that. You only fail if you give up.
Well, that's a really nice story.
So he's not giving up on this kid.
I mean, where were you when I was getting the shit beaten out of me my whole life?
Jesus.
Where were you when my mom got gunned down in a drive-by?
You're right. I should have been there.
Yeah.
I wish I could be everywhere.
That's your excuse.
It's just the truth.
All I'm
not an
asking is
excuse,
for you
yeah.
not to give up. You know, no one has cared about me my whole life. And I came here to try to do the world a favor, and then you showed up. I mean, I don't even know why I'm telling you any of this. It's not like you would understand what it's like to be me.
You're right. I don't know what it's like to be you. But I like to try to understand.
You just leave me alone? Why are you doing this?
Would you agree that you have a gift for journalism?
With full surprise, I would agree.
And I assume you would agree that a detective has a gift for investigation, or an athlete has a gift for the sport that they...
Wait, what's your point?
I don't know where I'm from, and I don't know why I'm here. But what I do know is I have these gifts. I can do things that no one else on this planet can do.
Yeah.
So I have to help.
Sure, but are you as invulnerable as you seem? I mean, have you put that to the test?
Well,
Test?
have you tested it out?
Have you been shot by different weapons to see if any of them hurt you?
No. But I have walked on Venus. And I have touched the bottom of the oceans.
Jesus.
I'd say that's as good of a test as any.
Can you prove that the Kraken's real?
They're gonna have you end their
Cthulhu's
wars
there?
and meet with our politicians.
I won't be a pawn in politics, or a tool for anyone's agenda. I'm here to do what's right.
And who defines what is right?
Well, I do, Miss Lane.
Oh,
I
so
do.
you're a dictator. A tyrant.
No.
No. But I do want my decisions to be my own.
I like
I
that.
might not always make the right ones.
Yeah.
But they will be my decisions.
Yeah. I like that because he's
No
like,
one
I'm
asked
not
you
going to
to
be
do that.
siding with either politics.
asked me
I'm
not
not
to.
involved in any of that stuff. Own individual. Not persuaded
So
by
you're really
one
not from
side or
this
the
town?
other.
I honestly don't know. But have you seen anyone else flying around?
No, I guess not. Why do you care so much whether I live or die?
I believe everything happens for a reason. The good, and especially the bad.
Especially the bad. So are you gonna let me jump?
I hope you decide not to. But the good makes us happy, content. The bad makes us strong, gives us scars, even if others can't see them. Everyone's story is different. Don't you want to tell your kids someday how you overcame the hard times?
It just feels impossible when you're alone.
You're not alone.
Yeah, everybody says that, but if I die, guess what happens? The same people who tortured me and made my life hell for all these years are going to be the first ones to talk about how they miss me so much and I'm gone too soon.
Some people are terrible.
Most people.
Some people just don't have a reason to be hopeful. And some, well, they're just bad people who don't care to change.
Yeah, alright, but how does that help me? I can't confront them. I can't bend steel in my bare hands like you can. Never mind.
No, please, go on.
You wouldn't understand.
You'd be surprised. Try me.
Being afraid. Hey, you wouldn't understand just being afraid.
I mean... Damn. Wait a minute. What? What? Oh, that shot. Okay, this is happening. This is happening. Oh my god, look at that. That's pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I was like, are they gonna get some of that in here? Coast City. Fair's there. Dude! Damn. That sucks.
Kryptonians, they always lose. I will now rip you limb from limb.
I like the
I've
voice.
never faced anyone who could move me, let alone throw me. You've showed me today that I could bleed. I'm even more like humans than I thought.
There you go.
But you know what I've done my whole life? Held back.
What are you rambling on about?
I was able to draw you away from the city, to the middle of nowhere. You brought me to a place where I can finally cut loose.
What is this?
They obliterate him? Jesus.
But you stopped him. How does that help me?
Because you believed it, right? I retold that story to you exactly how it happened.
So?
I bluffed. Yeah, I got him away from the city.
Yeah?
But I was terrified. I didn't know that I could bleed. I didn't know if I could beat him. I just knew that I needed just enough time to rest so I could give him everything I had. Truth be told, I didn't even know if it would work. You never know unless you try.
Yeah. Pretty much like, you know...
How do you know that this isn't supposed to happen? How do I know that this isn't supposed to happen?
All that I ask is that if you believe like I do, that no matter how good or how bad things are, tomorrow can always be better. Then take my hand, and you'll be safe.
Off enough to Neverland.
But if you believe,
Metallica, sorry.
without a doubt, that tomorrow and the day after and so forth will never be any better, but always worse, then, against every fiber in my being, I will move out of the way and watch you fall to the ground.
You know the news will tear you apart for not stopping me.
Probably. But this decision needs to be yours and yours only.
I just don't know. I mean, what if I just fail again?
You only fail if you give up.
Yeah, bringing that line back.
You are much stronger than you think you are. Matt. My name's Matt.
Hi, Matt. Okay, so you made the right choice.
Guess it's back to the drawing board.
Where's everyone else? You're the only one who waited? Sorry you're late. I was covering a story. It tends to happen around here. Superman just saved someone today from jumping off the building.
Yeah? Who?
Great.
That's great.
It's just me. I'm the
most amazing thing he's ever done.
Why is that?
Well, here's a guy who's probably can break our planet into half, catch a missile with his bare hands, probably turn water into wine, but he didn't use any of his powers today.
Really?
Just talk to the kid. And that was pretty amazing.
Yes, it is.
By the way, I'm Lois Lane.
Hi,
I'm
Lois.
the manager, but Cat's out of town, so you got me.
That's I'm Clark Kent. That's
listen, Clint. The fact that you stuck around and waited this long, to me, you got the job.
Thank you, Miss Lane.
Call me Lois. Have we met before?
No, I don't think so. I might just have one of those faces. Anyways,
He's having trouble getting the door open.
In the morning. I don't live too far, but I don't really live close either. But
you know what? I'm really glad you're excited. How about Monday morning, 7 a.m.?
Yeah, that's great.
Great.
I'll see you then.
Sure. Stick around long enough, and maybe you might cover stories like these.
Oh, that's. Okay.
Hey, you got the job, man. That's important, right? Got the job. Reporter. What? He's eating pizza with him? He's eating pizza with the kid. I mean, that's good, right?
Whatever tomorrow holds, don't give up.
It's like, what?
You'll miss out on how important you are. You could be the next president. You could be the reason a disease is cured. But every day that I'm here,
interesting president they show Lex.
Through the good, I realize that humans are perfect.
Oh.
Because we're imperfect.
Okay, that was really
I may
cool.
be from a planet that I've never seen and from parents I've never met. But that doesn't mean that I'm alone. That doesn't mean we're ever alone.
Cool shot.
All I ask is that you keep trying. Because you only fail if you give up.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now I gotta stay till after the credits. Okay, can't go anywhere. Okay. Get the credits and all that, yeah. Okay, interesting. I definitely have thoughts. For sure. Okay, so he edited. Okay, is there anybody else on the editing, or is it just was he the only one? Oh, okay, so he had more people working on the edit. Okay. It's interesting time jumps in terms of Jimmy Olsen. What? But the actual I keep looking over, that's my OBS. But the timeline stuff in terms of like jumping around to like interviews and the fight between Brainiac and all that. Okay. So I had a variety. Okay, I'm assuming editors might be people who worked on the CGI maybe as well. I could be wrong. Oh.
Bravo.
Oh.
I'm really impressed. And I gotta tell you, too, I've really enjoyed watching you be the shining light of inspiration for the wonderful people of our city.
You say that, but you seem to be the only one outspoken against me.
Me? or just some friendly, honest competition, that's all.
Competition?
Well, I'm not looking to compete.
Oh, that's the wonderful thing about competition.
I like that shot.
Not even you. Superman.
That was a good little moment.
But hey, look, no hard feelings, right? I mean, clearly you have nothing to worry about. After all, I'm just a human. How much competition could I really do? Anywho, I'm late for an appointment, and you probably got to do whatever it is your Superman does, so I'm going to take off. But I suspect our paths will cross again.
Okay. MC Bay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Access granted. Welcome back, Lex Luthor. Soon, optimization completed.
Oh shit. Okay. Is this gonna be the sequel, maybe? I don't know.
See what you're really made of.
Okay. He wants to test his limits. That's what he wants to do. Okay. All right. Credits are here. Okay. Oh, some behind the scenes stuff. Okay. There's A-list right there. Andrew. I want to see who did the voice of or is it gonna give us a voice of Brainiac? Oh, it doesn't give it. No, it doesn't say exactly who did the voice. Unless I missed it there. Visual effects. Okay, so we had Ultra Sergeant worked on this. Okay. Julian Bell worked on it as well. Okay. Interesting. Costume and wardrobe and all that. Yeah, I definitely have some thoughts for sure. So first of all, I like the story overall in terms of mainly it's him trying to save this kid who just wants to give up. I think that's interesting because a lot of times, even though we do have things of, hey, Superman's gonna fight this big villain and all this kind of stuff, I like the fact that, hey, it's more like a personal story with one kid who needs help. The different locations and stuff, interesting. Also, you see the X's on the TV there. That's like for CG CG purposes, where they put in the video later, because that was a CG tornado. He flew in and stopped and everything. That was a good scene between Paul and Kent. That was a good little scene there for sure. All the names come through. I think these are all like people who've supported financially. Maybe I already missed my name. Maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. We'll see if my name pops up. I like the photos and stuff, like behind the scenes. That's good. Okay. Bitching outdoors. Bitching outdoors. That's funny. Dan List. Julian Bell, of course. There's Andy. There's Andy's name. I think I know that guy. Yeah, I was worried about this scene with Lex Luthor because we had seen that in the trailer. There's my name, Chainsaw Reacts. Who is that guy? But we've seen that. That's cool. Him saying it was Superman. But we saw the Lex stuff in the trailer. But yet it was like, okay, the movie ended. We see these credits. I'm like, where the hell is that Lex scene? And it's like, okay, never mind. It's there in the mid-credit scene. And then, of course, he has the suit. How much more we got to go? Oh, about another minute, 40 seconds. Okay. We're still here. We're still good. The nice little touches I had the day, the planet and everything, and the city shots were really good, too. But I'll definitely get to my overall thoughts once we get through the whole thing. And then, because I could mute the music, but let the music play. Because they actually have a composer who worked on the music, so. Let's see what's after this. Come on, let's find out. Okay. Okay. Wait, the music. Wait a minute. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. It was hard to see because the lighting, but that's a batarang he pulled out. I was like, what is that? Okay. It was a batarang. I'm not sure what's happening. My computer's being a little wonky right now. Okay, so... Okay, there's the logo. Alright. So, briefly want to talk about the ending. I wonder how long he had been planning to tease Batman is in this world. Is that indicating a sequel is going to be involving Batman, or a sequel going to be involving Lex Luthor with his suit? Don't know. What I was saying kind of in the credits a little bit, and I'll expand upon it a little bit, and then I'll get to my other thoughts, is the story being more of a personal story with his kid wanting to commit suicide. And I think it's definitely a different approach, even though we had other elements in terms of, like, okay, him being interviewed by Lois and then fighting a version of Brainiac or whatever. Like, he's fighting Brainiac and he was scared, and he's tying this all in because he's also referring to his conversations with Lois and referring to his learning about, you know, what happened when he was a kid and how he got here from, you know, Paul Kent, and then fighting Brainiac and how it all ties into this kid and trying to help him, because, like, ultimately he doesn't want to force the kid not to do it, but he wants the kid to choose for himself not to do it. So it's a very personal story in that sense. I think overall they did a pretty good job of, like Andrew and everybody, they did a pretty good job in terms of crafting and showcasing Metropolis, a little bit of Smallville, showing Clark's struggle a little bit in terms of, like, you know, questioning the glasses and everything, and then him getting the job at the Daily Planet. But okay, so here's something else I would like to say. And look, this is just my personal opinion. I felt the actor who portrays Superman, he looks the part. I don't know what it is. I just, sometimes his lines felt like the way he was actually saying his dialogue, it just didn't feel like there was, like, any real depth to it. It feels like he was just at times he was just kind of reading his lines. I'm not sure if it's because I don't know how much of acting he has done. Obviously, this is coming from someone who I can't act. I try to act when I've did movies, but I understand it's a hard thing to do. But there were moments where he's talking to Lois, or times where he's talking to that kid, that was really compelling, and I think it was interesting. But there was also times I feel like he could have definitely did better takes on his lines to kind of emphasize some of the important stuff he's definitely bringing forth within the dialogue. It's just the way he's saying it, I'm not really connecting with too much. It was kind of throwing me off a little bit. The scene with him and Lois at the end in the Daily Planet, I guess there's, like, no one else in the office. It's, like, quiet. There's also some weird back and forth where it just, I don't know, it just felt kind of, I don't know, like some of the lines that Lois said, I don't know what it is. It just didn't feel, it was supposed to be awkward in a sense, but it felt awkward in a different way than it's supposed to, I think, a little bit. But finally, I think what I will say, too, is I think one of the best scenes is the Paul Kent scene, which I felt like could have went on longer, but it got to the point of it. You know, that the line he said about, you know, you I forget what the exact line is now. I hate the fact that I'm forgetting, but he brought it back up, though. Clark made a point to address the line. If I can actually find the scene in itself, and I can't, I bet, here it is. What's the exact line here?
For many years, a kid the world is doomed. The truth is, the world doesn't need saving. We need inspiration.
Yeah.
And Clark, you can be that inspiration.
I like the fact that he's
ready.
You told me my whole life that these abilities are not for showing off. And now it's okay if I show off to the entire world?
Not necessarily.
That's
not what he's saying.
That?
But what you can do will get their attention.
Mm.
It's what's in your heart that will inspire.
To me, this is the best scene.
But what if I fail?
This line.
You only fell if you give up.
I mean, we've heard variations of this line and probably exact versions of this line, but it makes sense in terms of this because Clark's like questioning, hey, what if I fail at what you're trying to tell me? Like, you know, it's like you only fail if you give up. Like, you have to keep trying. And then later on when he's talking to Lois, or maybe it's before this, I don't know. Sorry, the timeline of this is jumbled in my head because it jumps around different stuff while he's talking to the kid. But during the thing, during Lois, the interview, he said that, you know, I don't want to be swayed by one politic or one side of politics or the other. I want to make my own decisions for myself. And even if my decisions are not the best decisions, at least they're my own. I feel like that's the best approach. But yeah, I would definitely be curious to see a continuation of Superman Solar to see what is next. If it's going to be a story focused around Superman and Batman, or if it's going to be more Superman and Lex, maybe Batman's involved, or I don't know what it could be. But all I will say is that I hope that it's not. I hope that I just don't have this awkwardness again. I think some of the CG shots look great. Like this shot right here of him floating. This was that was really good. Really good. But I just hope there's not like some awkwardness with the lines in the sequel, because to me it was just kind of taking me out a little bit. Cause I'm like, he could have said that line better. He could have said that line better. But see, that's just me nitpicking little things. But I have to be honest. I don't want to sit here and lie and say I love all of it, because it's like it's pretty good for being a fan project. Like, trust me, there's a lot of fan projects out there. We know we've seen some questionable ones. For me, I actually overall enjoy this. I just feel like some of the performance could have been better in terms of, because see, I think the dialogue is pretty solid in terms of what Andrew AListProductions wrote. I just feel like the actual execution of some of the dialogue could have been better, and it could have been more impactful if it was better. But overall, I had a good time with this. As you guys saw, there were some funny moments for sure. Maybe the one moment with the doctor for some reason, the police officer and Superman, when he's telling, hey, could you guys back off? I'm going to go talk to the kid. It's dead silent, but then as soon as we go up to the top, you hear like the wind and you hear like a little bit of the sound of the city. You could have had some of that, like the sound of the city around them, or maybe the sirens or something to add, because the sound was completely silent. It was just kind of strange there in that moment. But that's just me being critical, because I got to be honest. I don't want to sit here and try to, because I did put forth some funding for this, but obviously a lot of people did, and you know, I think we all have a right to speak our minds, and you know, I don't want to sit here and just praise it. If I have issues, which I generally do have some things I mentioned that I wasn't a fan of necessarily, I address it. But ultimately, I had a good time with this, so that's what really matters at the end of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm wondering if Andrew's going to do more. I'm assuming he maybe is planning, based on how he's ending this film here with the two endings. But whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Superman Solar. I'm curious to know your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, everybody.